Hello everybody, so today we're going to be starting off with order of operations or PEMDAS, which is, please excuse my dear Aunt Sally, parentheses, exponent, multiplication, division, addition, subtraction. Okay, so number one, 3 plus parentheses, so this is first, 18 divided by 2 times 2. Okay, so one thing I have to make clear here is that in PEMDAS, the M comes before the D. Okay, so multiplication comes before division. And so you may think that here you're supposed to multiply 2 and 2 to get 4 and then do 18 divided by 4. But that's not the case, okay? Because the thing about multiplication and division and addition and subtraction too as well, okay? So this applies to both of them. The thing is that these are interchangeable, okay? So it could be division and then multiplication first, or division first and then multiplication, or multiplication first and division. It depends on left to right. What comes first when you're going left to right? So in this case, when you're going left to right, division comes first. The division symbol comes up first, so you divide first. Okay, and this is only the case for multiplication and division or addition and subtraction. So if a multiplication sign were to come up and an addition sign were to come up, so if it's like x plus y times z, okay, you'd multiply first. You'd multiply first and then add. Okay, this would come second. But if this wasn't an addition sign, if this was a division sign, then you would divide x divided by y and then multiply whatever this is by z. Okay, that's a little confusing, but you guys probably should have already known that. This was just a little thing in case anyone didn't. But in any case, the answer is 18 divided by 2, which is 9, times 2, which is 18. 18 plus 3 is 21. Okay, one more time. Number 2, 7 times 1 is 7, times 9 is 63, and then 63 plus 10. You multiply first, not because it's left to right, but because it comes first in the PEMDAS. Okay, so you multiply 9 times 7 first to get 63, and then you add to get 73. Okay, number 3, parentheses first, so you subtract first, or you do what's in the parentheses first, which just happens to be subtraction. So 8 minus 4 is 4, and then it's 9 times 4 times 9. Okay, and so when you have the same sign, it doesn't matter, but usually it's the same thing, just go left to right. 9 times 4 is 36, and 36 times 9 is 324. Okay, on to the next section, surface area using nets. It says to count the unit squares and find the surface area of the solid shape represented by each net. Okay, so it says to count the unit squares, but you don't need to actually count them. You don't need to go 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. You can just multiply and find the surface area that way, find the area. Okay, so it's already sectioned off into nice, little, easy to understand sections for you. So just use those. 4 times 4 is 16. 3 times 4 over here is 12. 4 times 4 is 16. 3 times 4 is 12. 3 times 4 is 12. And 3 times 4 is 12. Okay, so it's 16 plus 12 plus 16 plus 12 plus 12 plus 12, which is 80 units squared. It's units because they don't give you an actual unit like feet or inches. They just tell you units, so you use units. 80 units squared. It's squared because you're finding area. Okay, one more, cube. The thing about cubes is that they are 6 squares, 6 identical squares. Okay, so that means that all of these 6 squares are the exact same. This is a 4 times a 4 to get 16. And so is this. This is also 16. And so is this, and so is this, and so is this. And you get the point. Okay, so what that means is that you don't actually have to, add all of these up together. You can just multiply by 6, and that's way easier and way more convenient to get 96 units squared. Okay, on to the next section, which is 5 number summaries. Okay, so we've already gone over 5 number summaries last week in lesson 31, but I didn't do that good of an explanation, so I'm gonna try again this time. All right, so first things first, you need to order it all so it goes from least to greatest. Okay, and so the minimum is obviously the smallest number or the first number, and the maximum is the biggest number or the last number, 79. Okay, so when you're trying to find the quarters, first thing you want to find is quarter two. Okay, quarter two is the median. Quarter two is just another word for the median. And the median is the fifth number, which is right here, 70. Okay, so quarter two is 70. Now imagine these are two different sets. 60, 61, 63, 64, and 70 is a set. And then 70, 72, 75, 78, 79 is a set. Okay, so 70 is a number in both sets. And both of these sets are 5 numbers long. And now you just find the median of these mini sets as well. Okay, so 61, 60, 61, 63, 64, 70. The median is the third number, or 63. 60, no. Okay, my bad. You don't use 70. You don't use 70. It's just imagine two different number sets that are like this. Okay? And then you have to find the median of this set and the median of this set, which is obviously in the middle over here. So it's average of 61 and 63, which is 62. This is 62. So quarter one is 62. And quarter three is right here, which is 76.5. 76.5. Okay, so minimum is 60, then 62, 70, 76.5, and 79. And if you look, you can see that this is where the quarters are. Erase this line, and you realize that this is 2.5 numbers, and this is 2.5 numbers, 2.5 and 2.5. Okay, so all of these are 2.5 numbers. Have 2.5 numbers, which is why they are called quarters. Okay, I'm almost out of time, but real quick, we'll do one word problem. There are C chocolate covered strawberries in each of 5 chocolate boxes. And Jenny ate 2 chocolate covered strawberries from each box. Total number of chocolate covered strawberries in the box is 5C minus 2. Right expression that might also represent the total. Okay, so it's just asking for a different way to write 5C minus 2. And an easy way to do that is to just distribute. Okay, so you get 5C minus 10. Okay, I'm sorry, that's all I can do for today. I'll have enough time for another one, but have a nice day.